Hi, ever notice how every vision of a perfect future somehow turns into a nightmare? And how places that promise paradise always seem to be hiding the darkest secrets? Today, we are going to be exploring two words that describe humanity's eternal struggle between our dreams of perfection and our fears of control. Hi, I'm Sankar. I've always been an ardent student of the English language and communication, and it gives me a genuine dopamine hit every time I find that perfect word or expression that captures exactly what I want to say. In this vocabulary series, I will take two related words and break down their meanings with memorable examples and show you how to use them confidently in real life. Let's dive in. First word, dystopian. Dystopian describes a society where everything has gone terribly wrong. Social collapse, environmental disaster, or oppressive government control. Think of it like the opposite of paradise: hopes crushed, freedom crushed, hope extinct, and a few powerful controlling every aspect of your life. The scary part: dystopian societies often start with good intentions, but then eventually become nightmares of surveillance and human suffering. George Orwell warned us in his classic novel 1984 when he said, "If you want a vision of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever." That's dystopian thinking, power crushing humanity indefinitely. In terms of an example, think about our social media reality. Our social media feeds promised us to show exactly what we want, but instead, they have become a dystopian echo chamber where misinformation spreads faster than truth and mental crises spike globally. Natural contexts where the word dystopian appears: political commentary, authoritarian regimes, environmental discussions about climate collapse, technology criticism around AI and surveillance. Now let's look at a couple of example usages. The new workplace monitoring system feels dystopian, tracking our every keystroke and bathroom break. China's social credit system represents dystopian governance, where your ability to get a loan depends on an algorithmic behavior scoring. But here's the fascinating part: every dystopia starts as someone's utopian dream. As they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Which brings us to our second word, utopian. Utopian describes a society where everything is perfect. No poverty, no suffering, everyone living in harmony. The word comes from Thomas More's 1516 novel Utopia, which literally means no place in Greek, perhaps hinting that utopian societies are impossible. Utopian thinking imagines solving all of humanity's problems, but often ignoring the messy reality of human nature. John Lennon captured utopian thinking in his song Imagine. Imagine all the people living life in peace. That's perfect utopian vision. That's the heart of utopian thinking, a world without conflict. Pop culture examples. Again, let's think of social media. Social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram promised utopian connection, bringing the world together, giving everybody a voice, and creating global communities where distance doesn't matter. Natural contexts where the word utopian might appear would be political campaign promises, tech startup pitches claiming to revolutionize the world, urban planning for smart cities, and corporate vision statements about perfect workplace cultures. Let's look at a couple of example usages. The CEO's vision for the company culture sounds utopian: unlimited PTOs, no hierarchies, and everyone collaborating perfectly. The startup's pitch deck was pure utopian thinking, claiming their app would end loneliness and create perfect human connections worldwide. The beautiful contrast. Here's what makes this pairing powerful. Dystopian and utopian are perfect opposites, but often two sides of the same coin. History shows that dystopian societies started out as utopian ideas. The Soviet Union, for example, promised workers' paradise but delivered prison camps. Social media promised global connection but created isolation and misinformation. Notice how every Hollywood movie set in the future shows a dystopian world, from Blade Runner to The Matrix, or from Mad Max to the Indian movie Kalki. We find it easier to imagine a future where everything has gone wrong rather than a future where everything has gone right. Perfect worlds don't make for compelling drama, but dystopian futures tap into our deepest fears and give our heroes something to fight against. The distance between dystopia and utopia is often just one leader's decision or one generation's lack of vigilance. Both reveal something crucial about human nature, our capacity for dreaming of perfection and creating horror. So, next time when someone promises you paradise, ask yourself, what's the catch? And when you see dystopian conditions, remember, someone probably thought they were building something perfect. The key is dreaming of better worlds while staying awake to reality. And that's a wrap for me. Again, this is Shankar. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'll be back soon with another fascinating word pair. Until then, happy communicating.